Stop what?
Following me? Tormenting me? Everywhere I go, you're there. This isn't fair.
I see. I'm always on your mind.
Yeah. I wish you weren't. I never wanted all of this.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. You terrify me. Please, please, just get out of my head. Just leave me alone. Please.
Terrified. Why is that?
You know why?
Maybe I'm always on your mind because you just made all of this up. You wish it was real.
It's not in my head. You were there. You know. Stop pretending it went another way. Hey. Guys, can we actually talk about this weekend?
Oh my god, it was literally amazing. Still all salty I didn't win best costume though.
Shut up, Jade. Nobody looked good as Tristan did in her sexy little costume that she was wearing. But it was the most fun I've had in such a long time. It was so needed.
Yeah, Tristan, you seem like you really had a lot of fun.
No. Not really.
Yeah, I couldn't even get into my own room that night.
Please stop.
Someone's getting all embarrassed now that they've sobered up.
Please, can we just talk about what happened?
Yeah, you were like a drinking champion that night. That's what happened.
And you got with just the hottest guy I've ever seen. You must have appreciated Michael for bringing his buddy.
No. No, I actually didn't appreciate it. I don't really get why he was there in the first place.
It was an open party, Tristan.
Come on, really? He was like all over you and you were so into that?
Was I? Because I don't remember.
Sure seemed like it.
Okay, but I didn't want what happened to happen, you know?
Well, you did want to hook up with him. That's why you were in that room for so long.
Tristan, we know you. You don't wear basically lingerie as a costume unless you're trying to get with someone.
It was Halloween. My costume isn't some open invitation for anyone to...
Tristan, stop trying to act like he did something to you. You can't just say that shit if you were doing something with someone.
I told him to stop. I'm not trying to make anything up.
I thought you didn't remember anything.
I don't remember most of it, but the things that I do remember, I really, really wish that I didn't.
Tristan, you're being really dramatic about nothing. Look, I know you're a little upset that Kate told Benny because you guys were like a thing or whatever, but don't worry about that. He's not even interested in her. She's a bitch anyways.
Okay, well, to be fair, what Kate did was kind of fucked up. She really didn't need to go out of her way to FaceTime Benny just to tell him that Tristan's too toxic for him.
How do you guys not get it?
I know it may have been different for you since you started drinking again after like, what, a year of not drinking?
Yeah?
So you're just not used to being drunk like that anymore and it freaked you out?
Yeah, it freaked me out. He was giving me shot after shot and he wasn't even taking a sip himself. Do you guys all remember that?
I'm pretty sure I saw him drinking. I mean, he brought that giant Hennessy bottle.
Actually, I'm not so sure he was drinking. Or if he was, it was like a glass.
What's your point, Tristan?
You guys just left me alone in that state that I was in. As my friends, I thought you would believe me, or at least try and listen to me.
We were there, Tristan. We know what happened. Nothing happened.
You don't know? That door was locked and all of you guys were downstairs. Michael, he pushed me in there with him, and you all just let me be alone with him in that room. The last thing that I can remember is him shoving his strong liquid down my throat, and then I wake up and I'm covered in these bruises that I didn't think were even possible to be created by another person. When I realized what was going on, I told him to stop, and he said no. I kept saying stop, and I kept trying to get out, but he just wouldn't let me, so eventually I just laid there, and I was just waiting for it to end. And then when I was able to get out, but of course not until he went downstairs to cheer about it to all of you, I snuck into the bathroom and I saw the bruises for myself. I couldn't stop crying. So I got in the shower and there was blood dripping down my legs. I have never, ever felt pain like that before. And I heard all of you guys cheering and laughing while I was sitting in that shower crying. None of you came to check on me. None of you asked how it was for me. You just assumed. Especially on Halloween in my slutty costume. And you obviously thinking I'm the easiest person in the world, so nothing like that can happen to me, right? Oh, but the most important thing in the whole world at that moment was Kate calling the boy I wasn't even dating to tell him I'm too toxic for him and I'm a terrible person. And he deserves someone better in his life. I needed you guys. But you were down there the entire night with him instead. Oh, but nothing happened, right? Right? Because you were there. So you know everything.